In Nintendo's latest Nintendo Direct, fans were introduced to Mario Kart World, the newest installment to the Mario Kart series. And in this video, I'll break down the entire trailer scene by scene and look closer on details you may have missed during this epic Direct. Before we get started, if you're new here, be sure to click subscribe and click the bell to get notifications on all upcoming Nintendo content. To begin the Direct, Nintendo picked up where the last Mario Kart trailer left off, on that same road featuring Yoshi's restaurant. And if we remember, there seemed to be an item underneath the overpass. However, this time, that same item is no longer there, and Mario is alone, indicating to us that right away there will be an open world concept included in this game. Next, we are again treated to the 24-player race option. Now, from what we can see, we have the characters of Bowser Jr., Baby Luigi, Pauline, Luigi, Birdo, Shy Guy, Baby Peach, Toad, Wario, Peach, Baby Daisy, Waluigi, Baby Rosalina, Baby Mario, Daisy, Yoshi, Toadette, Rosalina, Donkey Kong, Lakitu, Boo, Koopa Troopa, Bowser, and finally Mario. Here we can also see that the name of the track is going to be called Mario Bros. Circuit. Now, there is a chance of the game introducing a driving start in the races, similar to what NASCAR does in real life, as we saw this later in the Direct with the Knockout Tour introduction. Everything about Mario Kart World seems new, whether it's the all-new character designs, tracks, karts, and mechanics. As the karts the characters are in, such as Luigi's here, seems newly designed specifically for Mario Kart World. With the karts, there may be the possibility to customize your kart with decals and stickers by looking at Luigi's kart here. As we can see, there's a wide variety of decals spread throughout the kart. Also, motorcycles are returning to the game, scooters and ATVs are as well. With everything being new, so are the designs of the item boxes. As if we take a closer look here, we can see that they're now a mixture of green, blue, and red colors, compared to their rainbow-like mixture from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. However, later in the trailer, we saw that they're purple and black. But then again, we see them looking green on Wario's shipyard right here, so there's a good chance that they're different for every track, fitting in with the theme of that track. And if we take a closer look at where Peach is driving, this bridge looks awfully similar to the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. So if Mario Kart World included real-world landscapes or destinations, that would definitely be something the series would have taken from Mario Kart World Tour, the mobile game. So it makes sense if we were to see it here in Mario Kart World. Just like in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, we can see that there will continue to be multiple alleyways or pathways to race on. Whether this is above your opponent, grinding on a railing, or even having your kart turn into a boat along the water like we see here with Daisy, or having your kart turn into an airplane like we see here with Donkey Kong. We can also confirm the name of another track, DK Pass. This looks awfully similar to Mount Wario, with snow covering the track on a downhill slope. Sticking with the Donkey Kong theme, it looks like we'll be getting a track inspired by the original Donkey Kong arcade game, as the name of this track will be revealed later in the video. In Mario Kart World, Nintendo introduced 3 new modes. In Knockout Tour and the Grand Prix mode, we can see that the tracks are longer than ever before, similar to how Mount Wario is split up into 3 sections, as this shot here of a wintry track may have multiple checkpoints throughout the slope. Also confirmed in this Direct is the possibility that you can drive on water, as earlier in the trailer we saw Daisy's kart turn into a boat. However, here we can see that there's also an option to drive on the water even when the water looks to be deep enough to require a boat, as we can see Baby Daisy driving on the water. Also confirmed in this scene of the trailer are the characters of Hammer Bro, Goomba, and Nabbit, who will all be making their debuts in the series when it comes to a mainstream Mario Kart title. Now, every time we have a character racing in this trailer, they seem to be wearing a different outfit than when we previously saw them. This could mean that you can unlock the various different outfits, hats, goggles, and tracksuits for your character as you progress throughout the game. But I wouldn't be surprised too if the game were to have some sort of a battle pass system for you to buy the outfits. Just like in my predictions video, I knew Nintendo was going to introduce some sort of new mechanic. In Mario Kart World, we were introduced to the grinding and bouncing off the walls. It looks like it will be very similar to drifting, where you'll have to reach a certain threshold and then bounce up in order to jump up onto the railing. Another new character was confirmed from this trailer, and that is the character of Moo Moo from Moo Moo Farms from Mario Kart 64. And it looks like we'll be getting an all-new version of Moo Moo Meadows as well, and you can choose a speaker for your cart like Moo Moo has done here. There will be some variation of a Mega Mushroom returning to the series as well, as we see Toad running over the other racers, as the Mega Mushroom hasn't been in a mainstream Mario Kart game since Mario Kart Wii. And Hammer Bros Hammer, which looks similar to the boomerang or fireballs from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, will be included in the game as well. There also looks to be a new item in the series, some sort of a gold bag that we see Luigi driving past, as throughout the trailer we've seen this item many times. We also see Birdo driving into a transport truck and turning into it, which makes me think there's some inspiration from Mario Odyssey that will be included in Mario Kart World, as we watch Mario eat a burger and multiple characters change outfits thanks to an item, as this could possibly be connecting the gold bag item. It almost looks as if the outfits of each character coincides with the map, as Mario seems to be wearing a karate suit in an Asian type track. Snowman also appears to be making their debut as a playable racer, as the Snowman is from Snowman's Land in Mario 64, and we can see him later on in the trailer as well, as we see him jumping here alongside Mario. Also, another new character appears, and it appears to be Charging Chuck. From the outro of the trailer, there appears to be multiple areas of the world itself, and they all look to be connected, with 27 possible points of interest in the game. Fishbone 2 appears to be making his debut as a playable character in the series, and also making their debut in the series would be Stingbee, Sidestepper, Monty Mole, Penguin from the Mario series, Spike, Parabitty Bud, and another character who I can't really seem to make out. If you know, let me know down in the comment section below. It does also look like we'll get some sort of a Delfino Island track, with the Piantas being visible on the roof. Along with this, we are treated to different weather conditions and different times of the day throughout the world. Of course, the classic Grand Prix mode will be returning. As you can see from the trailer, there's the Mushroom Cup, the Flower Cup, Star Cup, Shell Cup, the Banana Cup, the Leaf Cup, and the Lightning Cup. We also have confirmed track names. Just like I said in the beginning of the video, we have the Mario Bros. Circuit, Crown City, Whistle Stop Summit, and DK Spaceport. In the Flower Cup, we have Desert Hills, Shy Guy Bazaar, Wario Stadium, and Airship Fortress. In the Star Cup, we have DK Pass, Starview Peak, Sky High Sundae, and Wario Shipyard, which returns from Mario Kart 7. And in the Shell Cup, we have Koopa Troopa Beach, Far Away Oasis, Crown City at Night, and Peach Stadium. Next, we can see that another character makes their debut, and it's going to be Pokey, who was also introduced in the game as a playable racer. Along with Pokey, there appears to be Cataquack and what looks to be Peepa. And returning to the series as a playable racer is Pianta. The Knockout Tour was also introduced, which is the series' version of a Battle Royale type of elimination game, similar to what we have seen in the Super Mario Party Jamboree series with the multiple checkpoints throughout the lengthy race. During this part of the direct, we can see that there's another new character being introduced as a playable racer, and this is the Dolphin from the Dr. Mario mobile game. Lastly, we were introduced to the unbelievable free roam mode, which lets you roam solo or online with friends throughout the massive map. During the showcase for the C button, it appears that the open world is some sort of a pre-game lobby, with all the characters driving around and waiting for the one character to start up the game. We can also see that you can be in multiple areas throughout the map and still be able to start up the game. There's also a mini-map at the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and it also looks like there's some sort of chat option or emotes with the characters bouncing and saying hello. Lastly, we were introduced to the Golden Shell item, as it's possible this could hit everyone along the way leading up to the player in first place. I believe I've covered everything there is to know about Mario Kart World from this trailer. If you notice something that I seem to have missed, Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. For all things Nintendo and Mario Kart World, be sure to keep it locked right here on this channel.